Direct webinar, a presentation opportunity webinar. My name is Mike Zanardelli. I know a lot of you. I can see a lot of your friendly faces. Hopefully you've had a chance to invite some people on to see what's happening with our company. And I'm very, very excited to be able to share this time tonight with a special guest speaker that's going to be conducting this webinar. And I tell you what, I've had a chance to now meet him about a month ago. Just a very enthusiastic gentleman, someone who is I think a lot like I was maybe when I was his age, and just to see someone so excited about life because of the choices he's made to be in this industry. And many of you know I've been in this industry for a long time, but it's exciting to be with people that are going in the right direction with the right attitude, the right personality, and doing everything they possibly can to teach you and I how to go out there and make this a real career for ourselves, or to make the kind of money that we're looking to make. And so, folks, I'd like to get out of the way and invite on tonight's call someone who I think is a real superstar. He is a blue diamond with Seacret Direct. He's a $500,000 a year ring earner, which means he had to earn $500,000 in 12 months consecutive. He's an ambassador to the company, which means he goes between the field and the company, telling the company kind of really what needs to be done out in the field. And so they get the direct feedback. And the gentleman who's actually now on the screen is a good friend of mine. He's going to be a great friend to all of us, someone we can definitely look up to and learn from, Jesse McPherson.
Thank you so much, Mike, and just appreciate you being here. Thank you guys all for taking a little bit of time out of your Monday evening. And for those that are from the 7.2 family, I want to welcome you guys. If you're a guest or just popping on here for the first time, maybe somebody called and said, listen, there's some information, there's some things going on, there's some, I got something kind of a secret. They weren't trying to probably be secretive. The name of our company is actually called Seacret, Minerals from the Dead Sea. And, what's happening right now is the kind of the combining of forces that I believe is going to be a very special time. And one of those things I found out in business is being in the right place at the right time can mean some incredible results. And, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'd like to think I'm in the shed and I could be sharpened, hopefully. But what I can tell you is that tonight I got a few minutes that I want to share with you, some information that was shared with me. Before I do so, I want to get a chance to say thank you to the individual who brought me on here today. I can tell you that, Mike and the entire family of people I've been meeting are just, their enthusiasm and their love for people is why I love. It's not so much what they've accomplished, but more the character of who they are is really, I think, the thing that I'm the most excited about, and getting a chance to connect with so many amazing people. And, usually like attracts like. So the more and more people I'm meeting, it makes so much sense why so many quality people have been attracted to this company from, the results of what these products have done. But my background is not in nutrition. My background is not in skincare. My background is not in business at all. I actually, I'm from California. So if any people from the Bay in the house, some California love, that's me. I grew up outside of the sticks, though, like 30 minutes to a gas station, 45 minutes to a grocery store in the middle of the Sierra Nevadas. And I ended up making my way south, and I got to LA when I was 17 to pursue a background in entertainment, actually with dance. So I was a hip hop dancer. And yes, I am white. I know. So I ended up finding out when I moved to LA that you have to teach a lot of dance classes to pay rent. So I was looking for a way to earn some extra income, and I was in the starving artist category. I'm sure you guys have heard of that. They call us starving artists because we can't afford food. And most people, when they need money, they go to an ATM. I had one called MOM. And after about 2 years, my mom was like, you better figure this out, buddy. And I really had no idea what to do, because I found out early on in life, I like working with people, just not for them. I just don't like being told what to do. So people say I'm unemployable. I'm like, that's not true. I could get hired. I just couldn't keep it, because they'd be like, show up at 8. And I'd be like, no. And that'd be it. So anyway, I had a woman in my dance class. I was 19 years old. Give me a cassette tape. I don't know if you guys remember those. It's been a minute. But I took this cassette tape home and I listened to it. And it talked about passive and residual income. And it was my first introduction to those concepts. I didn't know anything about them, but I remember listening to the tape, and the guy was like, how would you like to get paid when you're sleeping? And I remember verbally answering out loud in my apartment to the tape, being like, yeah. And I was intrigued. I had no idea if it was realistic or possible, but I ended up coming out to an event and meeting some incredible entrepreneurs in my early 20s that taught me simple business principles that allowed me to start leveraging my time. and learning this, the idea of passive and residual income. And once I started getting a small taste of it, I got addicted. And so that was 15 years ago. And after spare time at my first year, kind of on the side of everything I was doing, full-time school, full-time work, was able to put together, about an extra $1,000 a month. And that really helped me out. That $1,000 a month, the next year doubled to $2,000 a month, doubled to $4,000 a month, doubled to $8,000 a month, doubled to $16,000 a month. And, and it put me in a great place. I never, I would say got wealthy, but I had a lot of freedom. And so thanks to this profession, I've actually never signed a W-2. I've never been employed. I've been fortunate. I taught dance classes, and then I got a chance to learn how to build a network and build a residual income. And, I stayed with my previous company for 9 years. And in 2011, they got bought out by a hedge fund in New York City. Didn't really know what to do. Was slightly terrified. My income was kind of going in half pretty quickly. And I had a family in Chicago call me and say, "Hey, Jess, I'm taking a look at this company, Seacret. Have you ever heard of it?" And I was like, "No." And then he was like, "Well, would you be interested?" And I was like, "No." It's like, no. I was like, "Seriously, like, what is it?" And he was like, No, it's a skincare company." And I remember being like, "Why are you calling me about lipstick?" And he's like, it's not lipstick, it's skincare. And I'm like, "The difference being?" He's like, "Just check it out for me." And I was like, "No, it's dumb. You're dumb. I've seen all these things before. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. You're going to have a garage full of crap. No one's going to want it. And then you're going to be asking me for money later again." So he's like, No, you got to check it out. Check it out. I said, "Fine." So anyway, I got home that night anticipating to do some more research and to explain to him further why he was dumb. And, when I got home, and my ex, my business partner, she was actually already buying the Seacret products because she bought them from the mall. And that's how most people are familiar with Seacret. If you ever walk through the mall, it's usually some beautiful Israeli man or woman that's like, my friend, come, right? And yeah, like, don't make eye contact. They're ninjas. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right? So I avoid them at all costs, like I pretend like I'm talking to my phone, or you time it when they're talking to someone else and it's safe to go, right? But they're like an obstacle on your way to Victoria's Secret or Apple or wherever you're going. Anyway, but my ex, she bought the products and she loved them. So I kind of had to eat my words, because I just told my brother-in-law, I was like, "Listen, no one buys that stuff unless you're getting into a business. You have no real customer." And then I got home and I was already a customer. So I was like, wait a minute, the kiosk dudes are doing direct. Anyway, I was confused. She was open. I was not. We flew out to Phoenix, got a chance to meet the owners of the company. And I had no idea these little carts, these little kiosks were such a big operation. And so what happened was we ended up jumping on board when I really started understanding, the business model from a different perspective. And what I want to do is share with you what got me so excited about Seacret and why it took off on us so fast, because I'd worked hard before. But I think Mark Twain said it best: the key to success is to find out where everyone else is going and get there first. And especially, in business, it's kind of like when you get these timing elements, these timing plays, when things are merging, things are changing, things are happening, there's big waves of opportunity. So the two major challenges that we see going on in North America for the most part are health and finances. Everybody I know either wants better health or needs better health. I'm sure you guys know this. And almost everybody I know either needs more income. So most people are concerned with debt, job security. The younger generation, millennials, don't even believe in the job security in the same sentence anymore. Like, they believe in a job, they believe in security, but job security is like Easter bunny. They just, at one point I believed, and then I grew up and realized that it doesn't exist. So, we believe that Seacret may be the solution, as it has been for me and many other people. So a little bit about our company from the Seacret standpoint. We've done over $1 billion worth of retail sales in 900 locations in 40 countries on 6 continents. So that's definitely not what I was thinking when I thought of that kiosk. We're the top 100 3 years in a row, direct selling news, partnered with the world's #1 skincare manufacturer, bring the power of the Dead Sea of the world. And that company is L'Oreal. I'm sure you guys have heard of them. They own 500 different brands. I had no idea, like YSL, The Body Shop, Kiehl's, Giorgio Armani, Ralph Lauren, Diesel, Lancome, Maybelline. That's 8 of 500. And, A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau, top 100 in the direct selling news. And on the bottom, you can see the countries: the US, Canada, Mexico, Australia, Japan, South Korea, and Germany. Those are the countries we've transitioned from a retail business to a direct model. And what makes us so unique and specific is the Dead Sea. That's what makes Seacret special, from the source of these minerals from the Dead Sea. Now, they call it the eighth wonder of the world. Why? Well, 1.7 million people are going to go this year. It's the lowest point on Earth, 1,300 feet below sea level, 26 minerals, 12 of which exclusive to these waters, and it's 33% salt. So when you get about waist deep, it picks you up and you float on it like the guy you see there. So if you can't swim, you should go. It's really cool. But ancient royalty, Cleopatra wrote it, like this is her source of youth and beauty. People use the mud from head to toe. A lot of celebrities have gone. Jesus has been, he's famous. So, but a lot of people go for the therapeutic properties. So psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, one of the main reasons why people go visit. And the reason how this all happened was that two people you really see here. Mr. Isaac Ben Shabbat, our CEO and founder, he immigrated to the U.S. with his family. They risked everything to open these kiosks in the mall. They made millions and then invested in bringing the Dead Sea to the U.S. and founded Seacret Spa in 2005. This young lady, Betty Perez, she actually ended up working on the kiosk, broke the opening day sales record, presented relationship marketing, and then helped launch Seacret Direct 2011. The reason why was she's in the kiosk, and that's not an easy environment to be in. You didn't want to stop. They don't usually like being there all day. She said, but people went from being angry, negative with one demonstration to saying, wow, and buying. She was like, people love these products, but they don't like the environment. So why do we got to stay here? In today's times, it's shipping. Brick and mortar is shifting to click and order. Why can't we take these products, ship directly to the customer, and take it to them and let them find out about it? And so what's happening right now is the partnership between these individuals and this incredible, incredible man, Dr. Howard Cohn. And I got a chance to spend quite a bit of time with him over the last month or so, and dinners and spending time at his offices and getting treatments and getting a chance to really dive into the services, the product here that has for 7.2. So you have natural healthcare practitioner, been in practice for over 27 years, founded the Cohen Health Institute that's treated over 50,000 patients, trained over 500 doctors, and internationally recognized. And why? Because he makes a difference in people's lives. And what's amazing about it, it's not like some future thing. It's a now thing. Something you can do right now. Something you can feel and see a difference. And the only reason I can tell you that I know this is true because he did it to me. Things that were stuck for me that seemed like that was stuck for years got unstuck so quickly for me. Something that seemed to be like I had to use all my willpower to attempt not to do. And all of a sudden that changed for me really quickly. So when you take a look at the, created by nature, tested by science, proven by you, the formulation of our products from, the outside in and the inside out that's happening right now is incredible. So patented, clinically proven, our Dead Sea minerals, 70 natural active ingredients, hyperallergenic, paraben-free, cruelty-free, our patent-pending genuine technology from the nutrition, plant-based, organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, kosher, and halal certified, right? So no animal testing, all those different things. Paraben-free, sulfate. Now, here's the challenge with skincare. Some people don't use it. Probably not a good idea. My dentist told me only brush the teeth you want to keep. And some people aren't using the new technology. They're using like the cassette tape of skincare. Things have changed and upgraded, right? From health, some don't know what to take, how much to take, don't enjoy the experience, or they don't have a credible source. Well, obviously, all that's changed here as Seacret and 7.2 have combined forces here to bring the best from the outside in and the inside out. So we say it's time to get wealthy. And by wealthy, healthy plus wealthy, right? See what we did there? So we have that wow factor with our products. And when it's vitality made simple. Now, when you get a chance to start diving into these products, which I know most of you guys have, but for those of you that have never experienced these, and if you've been experiencing them for years, maybe you forgot how ridiculously amazing the 7.2 products are. It's been, 2 weeks. See, for me, it's crazy. I've lost about 120 pounds. Now, I know some of you guys are going, dang, that's amazing. Here's what's happened. I lose 20. I lose 20 and I gain 20. I lose 20 and I gain 20. I lose 20 and I gain 20. Or lose 20 and I gain 30, right? And I've been on that. You guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's been this constant for the last 10 years, this struggle. And more importantly, my energy. One of the things is this, because very salty cravings, right? And things like that. But I was forcing all my willpower into doing it, but it wasn't simple. Right. And so when it came to this, I got on these products, gosh, what was this? 2.5 weeks ago. And what's crazy is I didn't implement my workout program because I just wanted to see if I just ate plant-based and organic, helped it burn fat, boost some metabolism, decrease my appetite, and minimize cravings. If I got on the program and did the 7.2 program, what would happen even if I didn't implement a workout program? Okay. In the first 2 weeks, I'm downtown. I just weighed in today. So, that's pretty spectacular. Some people see even better results faster, of course, and some people maybe a little bit longer. I could just tell you from my personal experience, that's incredible because that's something that's been a major challenge for me. So we're your daily dose of vitamin C. C, dead C, right? So whether it be facial, age-defying, acne, body care, men's care, our hair care. So, I mean, who doesn't really want to play in the mud? It's one of those best things. So whether it be, challenges with acne, because I don't know, a teenager that's writing their diary, man, if I get more acne in high school, it'd be better. But one of the biggest areas that's moving the anti-aging market right now are baby boomers. Baby boomers, because you got 10,000 boomers retiring at 10,000 a day, hitting 65. They're a third of the U.S. population. They have 2/3 of all the money. And what are the two things they're spending money on? Looking good and feeling good. I mean, these are major, major categories, right? So whether it be weight loss made simple, look at this, 40 pounds, 54 pounds, 10 pounds, 38 pounds, 24 pounds, 21 pounds. My 90-day picture before and after is going to be amazing. I'm so excited for me to be able to share my personal experience with these products that I've already just started on, right? So, but becoming, a Seacret customer is simple. You can buy retail, you can buy VIP, a minimum $99 order, you get up to 60% off, which is a big discount, free shipping on all orders over 99 bucks. You can host a party, which are fun. Some people, the only thing I like more than discounts is free. So you can get together with a few people. Our products are very experiential. So when people see our products, they usually freak out. And the average host earns $100 to $200 in free stuff. Or you can step into what I believe is the best opportunity in the world, which is, with Seacret and 7.2 coming together here. And the reason why is that there's this economic shift that's happening where things are changing. And you guys know this. Social platforms have taken over TV and print. Virtual has taken over brick and mortar. Like how many of you guys remember Blockbuster, right? I mean, it wasn't that long ago. Went from billions to bankrupt because Netflix was like, let's ship. I mean, here's the thing people value more than money, time. If you can save someone time, they spend more money. If you can save them time and money, ding, 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 I think you got a winner. And Seacret is taking the same products, lowering the price up to 50% and shipping them direct to you for free. Yeah, I think it might work, right? But outside of that, everything's changing. I mean, I ship everything nowadays. I don't want to go to the store. It's dumb. I got Amazon Prime. They're like creepy fast right now. Like sometimes they'll show up same day, like in a few hours. Like, oh. But what I mean is like toilet paper, batteries. I bought batteries, right? I don't want to go to the store. It's dumb. So, I mean, everything's going in that direction. Amazon's gobbling up everything. So people today, but that's a new thing. You guys remember like 15 years ago, 20 years ago, people didn't buy online. Like it wasn't even safe to put a credit card in online. You can't put a credit card into the World Wide Web. And everybody has it, right? So, but now if companies don't save your credit card, you're mad. Like you get to checkout. You're like, I can get my wallet. This is inconvenient. But that's new, right? We live in this fast-paced, instant gratification society. We want everything, and not only from our computers, today from our phones. And today, if you're not earning an income from your phone, why not? I mean, you're with it all the time. You have it every single day. It's easier than ever to shop, share, and create an income from your phone. And what's amazing about Seacret is, that's right, you're called an agent, so you're a secret agent. Yes, the branding's very sexy, fun, 007. I think we went a little overboard with it, but that's okay. So basically, when you get started as an agent, $99 sets you up, gets you your international business, basically, that you get kind of business in a box, unlimited part-time, full-time income potential, great tax benefits. You get your welcome kit, you get your back office, all that stuff's included, personalized website, and you get an app. One of my favorite things about Seacret, okay, is we have an app that's set up right here, okay? And the app actually shows all the videos, all the media. And someone says, well, how does it work? I send them the video. How does the compensation work? I send them the video. What's in this product? I send them the form that has all the ingredients. I'm not an estheticianologist or health practitionerist. I'm not a doctor. I don't want to be. But people want to know, like, what do you think? What do you think Yelp is? Yelp is just peers being like, hey, check it out, check it out, check it out, right? So from there, once you get set up, then there's opening orders of products. We've got different sets. We have our Get It, our Love It, our Live It, and our Feel It. So these are different sets of products. You can add on, combine. For me, I'm a get it all kind of guy. So I want it all. Why? So that way I can show people and find out what they want. See, it's not what you want that's interesting. It's what people want. If you can find a solution for someone's challenge or problem, but also daily use products. So be like, I don't use nutrition. Well, you use soap, right? I mean, shampoo. Like, and when you run out of soap, what do? Buy more. Run out of shampoo, what do? Buy more, right? So with Seacret, there's 5 ways that you build wealth. And I love these. So I'm going to go over them real briefly. The first one is retail. Basically, buy it wholesale, sell it retail, keep the difference. An example is our nail care set, $49.99, agent price $21.99. So the profit's $28. Okay. So then you got our number 2, which is our VIP commissions. Okay. So VIP commissions, you can earn 20 to 25% from the dollar of whatever it is that your customers spend, okay? So hang on one sec. So 20, 25%, it's pretty amazing. So what does that mean? That means if I'm your customer and I spend $100, you're gonna get $20 to $25 next day, direct deposit into your Seacret Pay account, which is awesome. So this gives you a simple example. If you had 10 customers that spent $120, which is an average order, that'd be $1,200. So you'd earn up to $300 in commissions and $300 in free product, which is sweet, okay? So those are the first two ways we get paid. Okay. Now, how do you acquire customers? You can present Seacret, use this presentation, use our Seacret app, 3 phone calls, webinars, videos. I'm not expecting you to do what I'm doing. I'm expecting you to do what the person who invited you is doing. Yeah, like what are they doing right now? I don't know. They could be making a sandwich, you know? So, I mean, they could be watching their kid. They could be doing all kinds of things, right? So, and then the second B is find a host. Find somebody that wants free stuff, loves good products. Get together. They can show our average party from a demonstration is $650 in sales. From thousands, that's the average, which means you earn $125 to $150 immediately. If you did one of those a week, that's $500 to $600 a month. Not a little bad part-time side hustle, right? The third way we get paid is team commissions. Probably my favorite. The reason why is because it's a leveraged income. See, you know, for most people, it's one person, one job, one check. One person, no job, no check. And the question that was asked to me a few years ago is, Jess, if you're the only one contributing to your income, when do you get to stop working? And I was like, So, yeah, that's it. Like Robert Kiyosaki says, the only way for the average American to get ahead, much less get wealthy, is to set up assets that spit off cash, even if they're not working those assets. And that was my problem. I taught dance classes. I was my only asset. So if I didn't get my asset on the dance floor, I didn't make any money, right? So here's the thing. They said, how would you like to get paid passively? Look, you'll either find a way to create leverage or you'll always be leveraged, bottom line. And what's weird is most people, when I talk to them, they say they need more money. And I disagree for most people. Most people, it's not more money, it's more time. If you made the same amount of money, 40 grand a year, 50 grand a year, 100 grand a year, but you never had to work for it, would life be different? Yeah, so it's not more money, it's more time, more options, more freedom, more choices. So I always tell people, don't work for money, work for time. And when you participate in a leveraged residual-based opportunity, it's like pre-purchasing your tomorrows by working smart today. And so with Seacret, when you build a team, you can get paid from that. Now, how does that work? Find somebody who loves our product so much that they want to share it with others. And that naturally ends up happening. Now, let me ask you a question. How many people out there need to make more money? Yeah, almost everybody, right? Not only do they need to make more money, most people out there are looking for something, and they're doing 44 million Americans right now have what they call a side hustle, according to CNN now and USA Today. What does that mean? That means that they're doing something extra on the side because the 9 to 5 isn't getting it done anymore. So with us, you can earn up to 15% from your team sales. Now the max is $25,000 a week. I know you can't live off that, but it's a good start. Now our fourth way is our leadership match. You can earn up to 4 generations of matching check pay. So basically it's very simple. Help people do well, you do well. In this example, let's say that's you up there on the top, okay? All right, and let's say I'm this lady over here. Let's just roll with it, right? I make $1,000 on my team commissions. You earn a 20% match. That's 200. I make 1,000, you make 200. Sure, you're not gonna be mad. People say, this is for those that aren't even interested. This is why you should do it anyway. Because you know people that this would be their thing. Guaranteed, if you went through your phone book and everybody you know was watching this right now, there's a few people who'd be like, they'd be all over this, okay? So it's very simple in this is $200 every time. What if that's me or the other gentleman? I make $10,000 and you make $2,000, 20%. I'm the guy that knows everybody. Now, some people say, I don't have a lot of time. No, but I do. You could say, look, I'm not even into skincare. I'm not even into nutrition. Well, you don't have to like something to make money from it. Some of you don't like your job. You make money from that. Yeah, opportunity. Some of you are Android freaks, Samsung freaks. You know, you're not Apple fans, but you would have bought Apple stock 15 years ago if you could have. You might not have told anybody, but why? Timing, business, right? For a reason to support your family, right? Now, number 5 is our bonuses. We have bonuses, one-time bonuses from $500 to $1 million. That's right, 2 commas in there. And then a monthly, what we call Drive Your Dream or Lifestyle bonus that start at $500 every 4 weeks to $6,000. We have exotic vacations all around the world. We just got back from, we did Greece, and then we did Mexico and the Dominican Republic, and Israel is our next trip. And just Seacret really spoils us. So we want to pay for your vacations and then pay you while you're on vacation, which is pretty cool. So guys, it's really simple. You know, we're looking for people that are looking for us. And I don't know if that's you, but the questions I want to find out is, where do you see yourself? You know, do you see yourself as a customer or as an agent? Do you see yourself getting our products, or get it, or love it, or live it, or feel it, whatever it is? But real quick, before we wrap this up, I just want to invite a couple of people on here to just kind of share their experience, with 7.2 products, with Seacret products, and, and basically being in business and what that has basically done for them in their lives. So, Mike, I'd love for you, if you could kick us off here. I'd love to get a chance for everyone here that hasn't had a chance to hear your story to do so.
Well, thanks so much, Jess. I appreciate it. And you do an outstanding presentation, man. I laugh every time. You just have a great personality. So I appreciate your hard work. But, I've been in nutrition for about 30 years, and I didn't start in this industry. I kind of started out with a big nutrition company where I really thought I'd spend the rest of my career. But when I got laid off at a very young age, I was making above average income at my age. And I found this industry just by luck. And, fortunately, I had some great coaches, and I was a really good copier. And one thing I'm very stubborn with is myself. So I knew I'd never quit, but just had to find the right way to do it. So I found the right mentors, the right people to follow. And I knew I could follow them if I could copy off of them. Right. And 6 years ago, Dr. Howard Cohen gave me a call. I mean, he was my doctor for 19 years. He always had outstanding integrity. I mean, it was a fun guy to know. We became friends. We started doing things personally on the outside of just being treated. But he said, hey, I have an idea, I have a concept of what I'd like to do. And I said, great, what are we doing? And I had no idea. I just knew the integrity of whatever he was going to do was something I wanted to align myself with. And he launched these 7.2 products. It's been 6 years, these products. And it's amazing not how many people's lives they've touched around the world, but of every age category. I mean, kids that are 1, 2 years old using this product all the way up to people in their 90s. We have professional athletes using this. We have young athletes in high school using it. We have people setting their own personal best records. It really, truly is amazing what the body can do when you give it the right nutrition. And we found that with 7.2. And the marriage that we have now with Seacret, and I've used some of the products, the hair care, the body care, the skin care for the men. The men's line is fantastic. And you know what? It actually gives me a wider target because not everybody's into nutrition. But just like you said, Jesse, I know everybody takes a shower probably every day. They use a bar of soap and they use shampoo and conditioner. They probably use something to moisturize your skin. I know that for sure. So I'm excited about what we've done, this family coming together, and I couldn't be more proud to be aligned with someone like you and the leadership that we found in Seacret.
Oh, thank you so much, Mike, and appreciate the kind words. Guys, I can tell you that this is a very unique timing situation. If you're watching this right now, this is just happening, and I can tell you that I feel blessed to have just an opportunity to be connected with such an incredible product line and to be able to represent something with such integrity behind it. But I guess kind of rewinding back, this is that time where people are asked to make a decision. What do you want to do? Do you see yourself being a customer or an agent? And I know when people are asked to make a decision, sometimes they get a little like, weird. And, so the kind of way I think about it is I think a lot of people out there just afraid of making the wrong decision. And I get that. So it's like, man, I don't know if I want to do, I don't know, because there's something at risk. What if I lose? What if it doesn't work out? There's a lot of that uncertainty that usually comes into play. And so I think people are afraid of making a wrong decision. I'll tell you, for the most people that I meet, it's crazy. People that make wrong decisions, they're not on this call because they're locked up. They've lost their right to freedom. Okay. Because now, don't get me wrong. I know there are people that are in jail and other places that shouldn't be. That's another issue in itself. But you guys know the people that have been stripped of their rights, stripped of their choices, stripped of their freedom is because they made bad decisions, real bad ones. Okay. And there's people that make good decisions and they live the happy, healthy life. And you see them. And a lot of times they're like, how did they get there? And we're always curious and all that stuff. Or sometimes we're hating on them. So, but what's interesting is that the vast majority of people, it's not that they made a bad decision or they made a good decision. They didn't make any decision at all. And so they got what life gave them. And the adage is, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. But it's much worse. If you fail to plan, someone else will use you for theirs. It really is that. And they say procrastination is the cornerstone of poverty. It really is. And when it comes to making decisions, look, here's the thing. It looks too good to be true. Well, what if it was and you didn't find out? I mean, I'm that kind of guy. Like, you better figure if it is. So Len, for me, it's not about making good decision or bad decision. It's about making a decision and then making it good. And here with Seacret and 7.2 combining, what's worst case scenario? Worst case scenario, you get started, you get better health, you get better skin, you look sexier, and you write it off on your taxes in 2017. That's as bad as it could get. What's best case scenario? Everything you've ever wanted, right? So what's middle case scenario? Well, It works a little bit, right? So regardless of no matter where it is that you fit here, my thing is this, whether you want to jump into the deep end of the pool or whether you want to get your ankles in, the thing is this, is get in, feel it, test it, see if it is. Because the one thing I can tell you is I meet so many people that are disappointed with where they are in 2017. But 5 years ago, they didn't plan on being anywhere else. In 2012, they were still talking about the same stuff, same problem, same challenge. And they're just repeating this conversation like a perpetual Groundhog's Day. And here's when things change, when you change. If you want something different, you got to do something different. And I get there's a risk involved, but I think the biggest risk in life is not taking risks at all. And when I took a look at it, is 2018 is coming fast. You guys know, buy your Halloween costume now. It's going to be here fast. 2019, 20, 21, 22. 2022 is going to be here. The question is where are you going to be? And that's going to be based on the decisions that you make. And you can't change your destination overnight, but you can start changing direction. And I can tell you that when you get a chance to align yourself with a quality group of people, like Mike and like the leadership that are here, is this. That's all I was looking for. I'm not a special guy. I taught dance classes. I'm not particularly talented. I didn't go to school. I wasn't really good at a lot of that stuff. But I got passionate about my future, and I got passionate about helping other people. And I got passionate about having my freedom. So for me, my thing is this. So if you're unhappy, what do you got to lose? I couldn't come up with a good enough answer to that question, so I got started. And today I'm so grateful that I made the decision, because it was very close to me saying no. And if it wasn't, I have no idea where I would be right now. But I can tell you, it would definitely be not in this type of an atmosphere. So if you could go back 5 years ago to have a conversation with me when I was thinking about doing Seacret, what would you have told me? Well, yeah. You'd be like, well, what if I said, I don't got the money? Find it. I don't got the time. Figure it out. I don't know anything about skincare. It doesn't matter. You're like, why are you so adamant about me doing it? Because you're like, Jess, I see where you're going to be in 6 years from now. And it's unbelievable. So I know this might be a hard pill to swallow, but I'm from the future. So no, I'm just kidding. I've come back in time to tell you, if you're on the fence, do it. Because your future you, your 2022 you is screaming at you right now to not let this one go by. So get started. Join us. We have a very simple program. We have an entire elite training system that you can plug in and play. Will help your organization grow. I'm looking forward to seeing you at one of our up and coming events. I'm looking forward to seeing you at one of our next webinars, because we're going to be doing lots of online presentations here to make sure and ensure that you can get this information in front of a lot of people. This recording will go up as well, so you can use this. And if you're watching the recording, thank you for taking some time. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening, and we're looking forward to working with you. Take care. God bless, and have a great night. Bye for now, guys.